Eve and the serpent in that garden, it ain't go how y'all think. First of all, the fruit she ate was not no apple. It's only one part of the human body that bears fruit, and that's our sexual organs. See, Eve told the serpent that they can eat from the trees of the garden, but from the fruit of the tree, which is in the midst of the garden, they can't eat or touch it, or they shall surely die. But the serpent told her, you're not going to die, but your eyes going to be open and you shall see good and evil, and you shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And the serpent didn't lie, because after that, God said, behold, man has become as one of us, to know good and evil, and now lest he put forth his hand and to take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever. See, he didn't lie, but he didn't tell the whole truth, because now we do know good and evil, but we also surely will die as well. More on that in a second, but let's get back to that garden. See, after God asked Adam what happened, Adam blamed the woman. And then the Lord God said unto the woman, what is that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. Not tricked or whatever, beguiled. Let's see what that means. Charm or enchant, sometimes in a deceptive way. To persuade, attract, or interest someone, sometimes in order to deceive them. He was completely beguiled by her beauty. For instance, it seems to be something involved with seduction. All right, so look, this one they get crazy. God talked to the serpent and he say, you curse forever and I'm putting you on your belly, and I will put enmity between your seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. All right, most people look at that as the prophecy for Jesus, but they overlook that Satan has seed, and it's right after the woman just told him that Satan beguiled her, can mean seduction. And now the serpent has seed and it's inside the woman. And he's going to put enmity between the woman's seed, which comes from Adam, and the serpent seed, which comes from the serpent. Now, Cain and Abel was the two kids that came out of Eve. Cain was the serpent seed, and Abel was the seed of Adam. Now, Cain killed Abel, and he was the only seed remaining. And Genesis 5 proves this because it says, this is the book of the generations of Adam. And then it says, Adam lived 130 years and begat a son in his own likeness, after his image, and called his name Seth. Not Cain. Cain is still very much alive at this point. But Cain is not Adam's seed. That's the serpent seed. So Seth is his new son to replace Abel. So chapter 5, that's basically what that's about. It's just the genealogy of Adam. But then you go to chapter 6, and you see that now there's some different stuff going on the earth. The sons of God came down in unto the woman and had children. And those children became giants, and they were on the earth and were men of renown. A lot of people think that that's where we get our pyramids from and plenty other sculptures on this earth that we can't really explain to this day. And so Genesis 6, it doesn't really go into too much detail about like the angels having sex with women, but the book of Enoch completely goes into it in much detail. It even has the list of all of their names, and then it tells exactly what they did and what they taught, like with enchantments, which one taught astrology, which one taught how to make metals, which one taught us how to make jewelry, which one taught us how to make weapons. So Enoch, it pretty much give us all the details and the rundown of everything. And see, this is why this is so important, because it say, like God, like, hold up, man has become as one of us to know good and evil. And it's not that like we on God level now, but it's like and God realized like, hold on, like now they becoming as gods because those angels are gods and they came down and made it with us. But see, what they don't know is the angels was envious of us because Yah, the Most High, He created humans, and that was His greatest creation. Angels was here to serve us, So the angels didn't like that. So they only thing is to deceive us and trick us the whole time to take them down with them because they couldn't fathom the fact they God created us and they had to worship us. They thought they was perfect, which they were created perfectly, and we're not. We sin and we fall short, but we still have that grace because in the original beginning we was created even greater than the angels. The angels don't even have that grace with God. Not that they was instructed to worship us, but they was instructed to serve us, and they didn't like that. Like not the ones who were sent here to watch the earth, specifically Satan. And once he did it, they all just followed his lead, and then it all went haywire from there. But yeah, that's my rundown on Eve and the serpent in the garden, man, and some of the repercussions of it. Like, save, comment. I'll be making more videos, and yeah, all praise to Yahuwah.